Because one of the trends I've seen recently is that I think at least 5 or so years ago, legacy media sort of got the message that a lot of people were going to these new media spaces, and no, like one new media outlet itself was a threat to them, but the collection of them were starting to take away audiences. And over the last couple of years, I've seen that these legacy media outlets are starting to pluck a lot of these folks from like YouTube, Substack space into legacy media. What do you kind of make of that? What do you think is going on there?
Well, we're screwed because that anyone can get attention to themselves, and I understand. I was never and have never been in it to bring the attention to myself. I'm in it because I really like gathering facts, and I like being the guy who says, "Hey, look, I just saw this happen. Here's what it is." But there are other people that are like, "Hey, look at me, I'm cool, and I happen to be here with other cool people." That's and it's not. A lot of these people are not schooled in journalism and how to gather information. They're schooled in how to bring attention to themselves.
Mhm.
And that's a huge problem for me. Um, if you're not going to pay any attention to the norms of reporting or journalism, I have little use for you because I don't trust you. I don't believe that you're going to give me vetted. I still believe the coin of the realm is vetted factual information. And while you may pull in these influencers, and how many you interview young kids, I want to be an influencer. I go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Go influence your pants. Get out of here. But that's. But if you're gonna be a reporter, that's why I say, that's why I lay out, so going back to what I said at the beginning, the scientific method to acquiring information is key, because otherwise you end up with these people that all they do is look at me, aren't I cool? Here I am. And then they owe something to the people that put them on the air, and they owe something to the people that they're covering. And so what you're not getting is news, you're getting entertainment, and poor entertainment at that. It's like the old Don Henley song, I could have been an actor, but I wound up here. Yeah, you could make as an actor, so now you're an influencer, and there are plenty of those, the Laura Loomers of the world. I you talk about, she ended up in my feed on X, and I don't even know why. I don't follow her. I don't want to have any. All of a sudden, I'm scrolling through my feed, and there she is, and all these other people I've never heard of who are telling me that the world is flat, that Holocaust didn't happen, Donald Trump is, the next incarnation of Jesus Christ, and by the way, let's go to Mars and live there. I mean, that's all I get on X anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Those people who are on like X, like Laura Loomer is a prime example. They know how to get attention. That's how they end up, I think, in these legacy media spaces. I've seen like Abby Phillips show on CNN. It's really like a kind of now a high broadcast quality internet show. She gets a lot of people with hot takes. People have an internet, following like a Ben Shapiro or something like that. And then it's just dribble. It's no journalist, but they talk for like an hour. And Abby Phillips, tries to ask somewhat journalistic questions, but they're lost in the fray of partisanship. And I just see the industry going in that direction, and it's almost like they're trying to just add the legacy media broadcast quality to this new media attention space, as you call it. And I'm worried that's kind of the direction of where we're heading now.
Well, don't be worried. That is the direction. We don't have to worry if we're going. That's where we're going. And the thing that pisses me off about that the most is that we never seem to realize that while we're playing to the money on the far left or the money on the far right, there's this large group of Americans in the middle who still crave vetted factual information. Now, granted, maybe all of them are over 50 now because we've been so indoctrinated in the new media space that we don't even understand, we don't even know what it can be like. Everybody goes, I wish we had Walter Cronkite back. They have no idea what Walter Cronkite was. We wish it could be like it used to be. They have no idea what it was. And it's been heading downhill at a quickening pace since I'd say since Nixon, but at least since Ronald Reagan, as far as